We started bringing in things that were just a little old, a little odd. People liked it, and so we started pushing the customers more and more. Like, how weird will you accept? And turns out really weird.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, it came about really organically. We are lucky that we have the same taste. We both really like to pick and hunt through old dusty treasures, and I think when we first started doing it to decorate our own home, we were drawn to the same kinds of things. Slowly but surely, I feel like we kept finding weirder and weirder things. We were like, this is kind of cool. This is kind of cool too. We met at the farmer's market. In OB, I had my booth and he was just visiting the farmer's market, and yeah.
I was there listening to music, so.
Made goo-goo eyes at each other the first week, and then he came back the second week and actually talked to me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Relationships are tricky as it is, you know, like just having a romantic thing, but then you throw a business partnership into it, and it complicates things, but you have to have that good communication in order to get through stuff. And so I feel like our communication has become a lot more solid because of our business partnership.
We have different strengths. You know, when we started collecting antiques and oddities and especially taxidermy, oftentimes they need a lot of restoration. I have an eye for things. I find things, I source them. I don't know how to fix them. I don't know how to make them pretty again, but I can bring him something that looks like crap and leave it with him, and a few days later it looks beautiful again. And he has an eye for detail. The day-to-day operations of running a business, I would say, just sort of naturally fell to me, and then the overarching accomplishing sometimes the ridiculous things that I request to be done falls on him. Mm-hmm. And it works. Yeah.
Sometimes. Well, we started off working at the farmer's market in Ocean Beach. And at the time, she was doing feather earrings and the feather extensions in the hair. When we joined forces, I started doing some leather work, real simple, basic stuff, and then evolved with that. And then got into the jewelry with her, took some jewelry making classes, and that was great. And then started to dabble with making hats in 2017. And yeah, just didn't really look back. We had some business partners that we used to work music festivals with, and they had a different eye. But then when we started bringing in some of the taxidermy and the more odd end stuff, there was a little pushback. But luckily they dipped out, and then it just became ours, and we just got to go kind of nuts with it.
I think it was back when we were working festivals largely. We started making crystal crowns, and we were the only ones. And they sold really well at festivals and things like that. And then we got discovered by Vanessa Hudgens, and this was her like Queen of Coachella days. And so she got her hands on a crystal crown, and then we got hit up by Free People and actually started selling crowns to Free People. And that was the first time we were like, oh, like we're kind of professionals.
Yeah, it was a blessing and a curse, because that's when we became robots and had to pump out So many of these fucking things, like I would go through the motions in my sleep.
We stopped pumping things out. We just got to a point where the things that we took no more joy in making because it was repetitive, we just stopped doing it. And so that way we could really focus on everything that we make for the shop is like unique, it's one of a kind, where we can be creative.
Found that today at the swap meet. How are you guys?
Good, how are you?
Yeah, good.
I would say of what's at the store that isn't an antique, I'd say easily like 80% of what's in there is something that we've crafted. Translating people's visions when they're vague into something tangible.
It's so tricky.
It's really tricky, especially when you present them with something and their feedback is that it's not right, but they can't give you direction of what isn't right. Then you don't really know where to go, so you kind of just have to keep throwing spaghetti at the wall to see what sticks.
Just dealing with people in general is really difficult. So every single custom hat I've ever made, the process can be tricky. And so, yeah, just like anything, you do your best. And I do enjoy what I do, so that really helps. Personally, I love a good fedora,
People like the macabre. People are fascinated by it. And there aren't many places that you can go and bring things like that home with you. So found a niche in San Diego.